Hello boys and girls. Today we will be looking at adverbs of frequency. There are many different types of adverbs of frequency, but today we will just focus on 4. They are always, sometimes, usually, and never. When we talk about adverbs of frequency, we are talking about time. We are talking about how long do we do something for, or how often do we do something. Always, usually, sometimes, never. When we talk about these 4 words, we can put it in a graph, or we can compare it. Always in a graph will be the maximum. This means we do it every day, it can be every month, it can be every year, and so on. Usually, it's halfway or almost we do it every single day, but sometimes we may not do it. For example, if we say a girl usually goes to school, this means that not every day she goes to school, but most of the day she goes to school. And when we talk about sometimes is even less. This means, like if we used the same example of a girl that sometimes goes to school, maybe 3 days out of 5 days that she goes to school only, and the other 2 days she does not go to school. And when we say never, this means that we don't do it at all. Now let's look at the first one, always. I always cycle in the afternoon. This means every afternoon you can find me cycling on my bicycle. I always cycle in the afternoon. She always sleeps at 9 p.m. This means every night she sleeps at 9 p.m. Whether is it a weekday, a weekend, but she always sleeps at 9 p.m. She always sleeps at 9 p.m. Usually, we usually eat rice for dinner. This means most of the time we eat rice for dinner, but sometimes maybe my mother decides to cook pizza or maybe spaghetti. But most of the time we eat rice. We usually eat rice for dinner. He usually goes ice skating on Saturdays. This means most of the Saturdays you will find the boy at the ice skating rink. He can be there for 2 Saturdays in a row, and maybe the next one he's not there. This is why we say usually means most of the time. He usually goes ice skating on Saturdays. Sometimes. They sometimes go swimming on Tuesday. This means not every Tuesday they go swimming. For example, maybe this week on Tuesday they go, next week they don't go, and the week after that they go again. They sometimes go swimming on Tuesday. You sometimes go skydiving during the holidays. This means not every holiday you go, but some of your school holidays you go skydiving. You sometimes go skydiving during the holidays. Never. I never went overseas for a holiday. This means that I have not been outside of Malaysia for a holiday. I never went overseas for a holiday. She has never been to Kuala Lumpur. This means that the girl has not been to Kuala Lumpur, so she has not seen Kuala Lumpur. She has never been to Kuala Lumpur. Okay, Now let's recap. Let's recap and remember. What are the 4 adverbs of frequency that we learned just now? The first one is, that is right, always. And the second one, yes, you are right, it's usually. The third, that's right, sometimes. And the last one, do you remember? You are right, it is never. Now, to help you understand better, I am going to give you the translation in Bahasa Melayu. So this would help you with your understanding. Remember, always is selalu, usually is biasanya, sometimes is kadang-kadang, and never is tidak pernah. Okay? Remember the meaning in Bahasa Melayu, as this would help you in your task later on. So now, for your homework, I want you to write 1 sentence using the adverb that you learned today. This means when you have finished your work, you should have 4 sentences. 1 sentence with always, 1 sentence using usually, the next sentence using sometimes, and the last one using never. When you have completed your task, remember to send it to your teacher so your teacher can mark the work in case you have made any mistakes. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.